Okay, now the audio should work. I'm checking the audio and video is working. So hello Fabi. I see Fabi on the purple net. Then there is Egorov, Patsosh, and Kodiak. Hello everyone. I think we are ready. I'm checking, but everything seems to work. Okay. I think we may start. Everything seems to work. And Danny. Hello Danny. Last time we left with the overall shape of the Su-24, the fighter we are building now. So, I think we may continue from where we left. Sunday, I wanted to make some work offline. Didn't have time. So the only thing I was able to do was closing the site and starting making some sort of a shape for the top and the bottom. So this will be more or less the shape for the fuselage, the front part of the fuselage to be precise. Today I would like to concentrate on the wings first, maybe the nose and the air intakes, and then we see if we can do something more. So let's continue from here. The wings, one of the most, if not the most important part of the aircraft. We have two of them, but of course we concentrate on one and later we copy and mirror it. Last time we fixed this section and we were doing the not the ailerons but the flaps. We were working on the flaps, so I think we may continue from here. For the flaps, this section needs to move, so first we have to disconnect from the rest of the fuselage. Then I'm thinking, well, remove this section for now. These need to move, so the wall section needs to move, so here we have to keep it empty because we need the space for moving it. Actually, I can show you. Well, reconnect everything for now, so it's just for testing purpose. I hope everything is selected. Okay, everything is selected. Now, here there will be a flat something, so maybe just to not forget, well, flat. We just need something here. This way, of course, the wing can't move more than this. So this is the maximum when it's open. When it's closed, we can go this way, this way, this way, this way, and this will be the maximum thanks to this section here. So the maximum can be this. Can't go further. And if we shoal, as you may notice, is exactly what we want to. So what we have to remember is to keep this section empty because it's needed for the movement. Except for that, I think we can go smoothly. Now first, remove all the tiles. This will be I don't know if we have to change all of them. But for now, just remove them and see what we may do. This one can't be moved. But what we may do here, I think, is increase the wedge from 2x2 to 3x3. Should be possible. Right? I think. Just to be right. Now I can't do the trick anymore. Let's see if we can do it this way. So if I select everything, not you and not you, to make it rotate I need something here. Let's see. I'm not sure will work. Of course. So select everything. Not you, not you. Let's see. Okay. So we can test it. And yes, it works. It seems to work. Right. Perfect. As you may notice, we can rotate it without problem and we will stop here. So thanks to this section, we'll stop. Oh no! Oh no! Sorry. Cancel. What are you doing? Okay. So maybe we can even change. We have to reach this point. Hello, Patsosh. Or maybe the part 45705. I remember the part, and I think is the one difficult to find. That is like the 4x4 with the... Should be expensive if... 45705. Ah, for the canopy. For the canopy. Actually, as you may notice, here I was already thinking about system. I'm not sure about the canopy because the canopy should open sideways like the Camo 52. I don't know, but I keep it here because it's a good suggestion. So later when we go on the canopy, it's a good suggestion. And part X224. X224. No, this one I think is not. Okay, maybe yes. We know that the canopy needs to be 8 in length and 6 in width. We calculated the other day, but I remember this is the overall dimension. So we have 8 and 6. This one is 8 and 6, so should be perfect. This one is a bit too long, it's 10. So maybe this one, in terms of dimension, but should go here. Here I was simply calculating. In terms of dimension is not bad, but the sides, I don't know. This one seems better for now, but it's too long. Well, too long if you calculate also the back, maybe, I don't know, later. One problem at a time. Or brick build canopy. No, the brick build canopy, I hate it. I really don't like it because it's weird. It's just like Minecraft. I don't know. Unless it's really necessarily, I prefer to avoid the brick canopy. As I said before, today I would like to concentrate on the wings first. So my main purpose for now is making the wings correctly. And then the nose. The canopy probably will be, I don't say the last one, but one of the last things we make. Okay, here we have just a problem, but is it covered? No, it's visible, so I need this one. What we may do here? No, I think the best solution, yes, is this one at this point. Or why it doesn't work? No, I don't know. Or wedge plate U. Where is? We we choose this one and we may add in this position the tile modified with the 45 angle. That should be somewhere here. Tile modified, you are the one I'm searching for. No. Yes, okay, this is the configuration. Okay. The only thing we may check now is we have a hole in this position. Well, this one can be covered this way, maybe. No, it's still visible, the round section here. We want to hide it. If yes, we have to move this one a little bit to the inside. Okay, this way we can move. This one can be moved here. Okay. And if we move that one here, can we make it work this way? I have to try. So you can stay here. You can stay here. Okay, let's see. Does everything work if we do this? Okay, from here seems to work, right? No, here is a touch. Ah, yes, because here we need the L section, but this is not a big deal because, wait a second. To 128, you have the name of the Tupolev. Is from the Tupolev. Hello. Welcome to the live stream. Hello, Pablo. 2128, I think is the Tupolev. I'm guessing, but I can't be sure. This one for now. I don't know. Just for now, you connect here. I just need them to be connected to move together. This one will be connected somehow this way. Okay. So let's try again. Hinge. This one can move. Okay, perfect. So above we have no problem. And it can move up until here. That's the maximum. Here, that's the maximum. Seems to work. If we show, let's see, the system is hidden this way. Yes, because when it's closed, this section is inside. No, why you disconnect? Deselected, actually. Why you deselect things? When it's open, here we simply need to cover up until here. When it's closed, okay. This is the way. Okay, now it's only time to another thing I would like to check here. When can we close everything simply this way without adding anything more? Again, hinge, testing time. So you close this way. On the other side, something is touching. Yes, it's touching. I knew it. So this one is a problem. We have to keep this one empty. so will not touch to anything. So the only problem here is the angle, but if we connect it this way, the problem is solved. And is hidden? Yes, it's hidden, so we don't see it. Perfect. This way is solved. What else? What else we have to solve before making everything compact? I wonder if we can build 3 Sukhois in a row. I hope no. I would like to change. Actually, we are in March. April. Very soon we have to start making the F-14 Tomcat second version. Don't know exactly when, but the Tomcat is my favorite aircraft carrier fighter. Even if it's not adopted anymore, out of service, I don't care, I like it. So the F-14 Tomcat needs to have a second variant, a second update. And very soon we have to start working on it. After the F-14, also the F-18 Super Hornet needs an update. The standard Hornet I think is okay. The Super Hornet needs some fixing. And I want both of them with a MiG, some MiG, don't know which one, being ready for the Top Gun movie release. 3 Sukhois in a row, Egorov. Yes, they are saying something. Yes, it's an interesting idea, but I would like to change. Maybe next time stop with the Sukhoi, maybe a MiG. A MiG, I never did any MiG until now, so I would like to make one MiG, 29, 35, that one. I would like to make it a MiG 29. 29, 35, similar shape, so not so different. MiG-28, let me think about it. No, the MiG-28 should be with the air intakes on the sides. I think. Ah, okay, no, wait. Top Gun, okay, the MiG-28, yes, for the Top Gun movie is a good idea, but the first MiG I would like to make is my favorite and is the 29. Well, actually also the 35 is not really different. The 35 is the latest update. If you check it, they are not really different. It's a little more pumped. But the MiG-29 is my favorite MiG ever, so I really would like to make it. 29 or 35. I would like to make it as my first MiG. This one will be very good for the Top Gun movie, so maybe. But 29, I don't know. I really love the MiG-29. Who is with me? Do you like the MiG-29? Or MiG-35? Yes, 29 and 35 are the same to me, because the 35 is an improved version, but the overall shape is the same. So if you like the MiG-29, let me know, because I think it's one of my favorite shape ever. Is in my top 10 for sure of my favorite aircraft. It's really beautiful. Maybe not as much powerful, but really beautiful. Hello Dart, how are you? Ben! I'm fine. I personally love that certain Russian aircraft can drift. You mean like the Cobra maneuver and the similar? I don't know, what are you referring about? And the Mi28, the helicopter. The Mi28 is the attack helicopter, the main competitor of the Apache, we can say like this. And the Mi28 actually is also a very good idea. It's been a while from the latest helicopter. The Mi28 also, the shape is more sturdy, you know, it's not really delicate like stealth helicopters that are much more difficult. I really would like to make the Comanche and similar helicopters But I already know they will be very difficult, while the Mi28 I think can be a very good idea because it's not too delicate shape. It's sturdy, I don't know. The Mi28 I really like the idea. And that's actually also my Apache maybe can be updated. It's been a while. The Apache also maybe can be updated a little. If I choose heli, I will choose the KA-128 or KA-58. Wait a second, now you took me in prepared. I have no idea. 128, the Kamov. Let me write Kamov because 128. Ah, okay, this one is the transport helicopter. Weird. This one is quite weird. 58. Okay, the 58 is just like the stealth variant of the KA-52. It's just like a KA-52 that had a baby with the Comanche. But it's a I don't see any real photos, so I think it's not even a prototype, it's only a concept, I guess. I have to guess it's only a concept. Because I don't see even a photo of some sort of prototype. Yes, I think it's just an idea. I don't even see information about it, so no. No, it's a stealth variant KA-52 and I like making this kind of things, but I follow my ideas, don't others. So, just like my futuristic Abrams or futuristic Hindy, maybe I can make a futuristic Kamov sooner or later. AH-56, the Weird Beauty, the one with the propeller on the rear, should be. AH-56 should be the one. Yes, the Cheyenne, the one with the propeller on the rear. Yes. That can rotate to increase the. Yes, the propeller on the back to increase the speed. I really don't like it. I'm glad that they didn't build it. It was really ugly. However, let's go back here. Remove. I'm thinking this curvature should be 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. What if we use I don't know, this one? No, should be higher. What if we use this one? Should be perfect. The curvature seems exactly the same. But how we can connect it? Bracket. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Which one I have to choose? I hate when we have 3 parts that are exactly the same thing. What? So, let me know. What is the difference? What is the difference between these parts? Every time... Because sometimes I choose one, but the color I want is not available, so the program tells me, oh, warning, you don't have the real color. But this one, yes. So why don't you... change them automatically. It's the same part. There is no difference. No difference. You can rotate them 360 degrees. No difference. Wait, I have seen a difference, okay. Okay, there is a difference, I noticed. But, come on. Can you see the difference? There is a... Now I noticed the difference. Can you see the difference? But it's really stupid, come on. You can't be serious. Let's build LPL from Soviet Union. I don't have idea what is the LPL. Yes, Danny, you're right, Danny. Let's search. LPL, Soviet Union. Ah, the flying submarine. Okay, I posted a photo some time ago on my Instagram of it, but is it really LPL, the name? I didn't remember. I posted a photo about it and a video about it, well, the video many years ago on YouTube and the photo on Instagram a couple of weeks ago. The flying submarine. I have to admit, Russians always had very good ideas. Weird, crazy, but interesting ideas. Most of the weirdest project I've seen until now are Russian. So did you notice the difference? I think no, I'll tell you. This one has 90 degrees angles. This one has roundy angles, and this one has 90 degrees on the top and roundy on the bottom. Huge difference, I know, but I just want the less expensive one. This one seems less expensive, so I go with you, hoping there will not be problem. Now plate, you can go here. Here we can add the beacon light. What is it, this thing? Is an antenna? Can we find... yes, there is some sort of little antenna here. We want to add it. How? Well, actually I know how. If we go in the bar section, we may use this one. Very little detail, but why not? We can do it. We can do it. Why not? When we have the possibility of adding a detail, why not? Now, what we have to do is connect this to everything else, and it's done. Very good. Don't care about this one, is there just for proportion purpose. Then we will copy this one to the other side, so let's concentrate on only one wing. So we have the shape here, that is this one, can't be changed. Wait a second, can we use now this one bigger? Not the 4x4, but if we connect the... wait a second. The 3x3 here. Height. Not the 3x3, but the 4x4. Gimme a wedge plate 4x4. Yes, this one. Okay, perfect. So remove this one. Show. I don't like this little hole in this position. So, if the little hole... well, you know what? We close it with this one. We close it this way. Should be able to rotate, yes, because this section is roundy, no problem, perfect. About the flaps, last time we found a photo and it seems that the whole section up until here can move. So we have to make this whole section here able to move lower. So the whole section here. How? That's a good question. The idea is connecting parts. We go here. I don't know if it's better using round things or we may try with rails. Rail. Okay. Rails can do the same work, but they have to be connected both sides. So from the above, it seems almost closed, but you can still open it. Let's see if it's not touching, because I'm not sure. They can move up until here without touching, right? Let's check the collision. Okay, and I think it's enough. You don't have to move them 90 degrees, so. Can you build a new Eurocopter, the Tiger? That's also is a good idea, the Eurocopter Tiger. That is also missing. Here I see a problem, it's touching, we don't want it to touch. Touch is no bueno here, so in this position we need for sure some sort of rail maybe. So if we use this system, we need a rail here, and so on. Definitely not Pacosh. Definitely not Patsosh. I think you are a new user. I really don't know who you are, so welcome. My name is Simon, aka Dark Designer. Welcome. Your name remind me someone else, but I'm sure you are a different one. Guys, sometimes you are crazy. So. Also, you have to go here, and you have to go here. For the... I don't know, in this case, for example here, if it's better to change this section and add a rail more. Or for stability, I think for stability is better to use a modified plate with the round part on the front, this one, because these are needed for stability. So you can go here, you can go here. On the other side, it's not important. This section is my only problem. This section is the one you can see here. See? Now, how we can make it work? This one can be changed. That's the problem, because we want this one to move. So my only solution maybe is, but if we do this, I don't like the open thing here. Another possible solution is to use this part. And now, as you may notice, it's more closed. That's better, but I don't know. I still don't like it so much. Of course, also here, copy mirror. Oh, I would have flipped the mask guy, definitely not bad such. Thank you, definitely not Patsosh. I'm glad that you subscribed and following me. Let's check Vlad's Flickr channel later. Later you can tell me the name, or is this... So later, yes. Later we can check it. Such good memories with Pimp My Gun. Wait a second, what are you talking about? Pimp my gun? What are you talking about? Okay, the overall system I think is decided. Maybe the only thing we may do is the 6th section here I think can be improved. Let's use a plate for working on it. The only thing we may do is closing this one without using many of them, but simply round the plates. So plate round. Give me a moment. So if we do one here this way, I don't know if it's more expensive or less expensive this way, but what I'm sure about is there is less space between them, so I think it's a better solution. Maybe Technic linker, I'm thinking, not sure it works. Technic linker, it should be called the pipe or similar, I'm not sure. Like this, something like 1 or 2. For example, this one should be in, let's say, gray color. Not expensive. This one? Not expensive. Let's see. Can we find a way to connect them together? Huh. It was easier than I thought. Done. Okay, so I would like to replace this wall system with this one. Maybe we may even do something better, moving this one somewhere else. And if you are thinking why, because we have more space here. No, I don't know. Let's try. This is the overall system. First, move you back in the straight position. Okay. I need to check the different layers, so remove this layer for now. And remove also this layer for now. Remove all the layers. Except for the tiles. The tiles are important because are needed to move the wing inside. So this section can't be changed. What we can do here? Here we need a tile 2x2. Is the only possible choice, because it's needed to the movement for the movement. Okay, so it's connected here, because even if we want to use a 2x3, rotating will touch here, so no. And if we use a 3x3, no, because this one connects this to the other. No, I think it's the only possible choice here. Then you need to go here as well for connecting purpose, or maybe no. Let's check also this section, and then we go upside down for the other layer. Here we may use a 2x3 or a 2x2. 2x2 here. Yes, 2x2 is better. 1x2 here. 2. If we go this, okay. L part here and L part on the top. Then not sure. Who is it? Okay. Not sure here. Maybe a 1x1 and we continue with a 2x3. 2x2 again. 2x4. 2x3. 2x... I think we have to go with the middle section first. So show all. Rotate the work project upside down and let's do change color. So the middle section will be in green. And let's go with plate. Let's read some comments. I see the purple Lamborghini is silent. While here Danny, are you sure these pets can move up and down? It seems so. It's an old defunct website attached to Flickr, really? No idea. You just told me something interesting. I really had no idea about it. We can't see the link exactly, but if you give me the name, I think I can find it. No need for the link specifically, so you can solve the problem just telling me the name. However, answering Danny's question, yes, you should be able to move, because if you go lower, as you may notice, upside down is tricky. Okay. You should be able... Actually, it's a system that I already adopted in the past, so I'm pretty confident it's working. However, it should work. Or maybe not. Maybe you are right. Here seems to touch. Here seems to touch. Maybe you are right. Well, I have another solution. Let's say it's touching just to be sure. Let's think about the worst solution. If I go with a tile this way, so also here this way, these can't move up, but should be able to move down. So up is not possible anymore, but we don't care about up because the flaps go only down. But down, yes, is possible. The important thing is to keep this one free. So we have to stop with the plates here. So if we, until we keep this section free, it can move. And here the rails should do the trick. The rails are not touching, right? Up until here. Okay, so the rails should start touching only after this point. That is more than enough for the flap, I think. So let's keep this way. And you change color because I need the green only for exactly only for the middle section. What we have to do is adding one here, L section here, okay, and up until here is okay. Now, if possible, I would like to add bigger parts to increase the strength of the project. Here what we may use is a 4x4 is the biggest. We can use here. If possible, I would like to keep it 3x3 is another one big that may do a good work. 2x4 can be used here, 1x2 can be used here. Maybe here is better a 1x4, and we close this one with a 1x1. About this section, I don't know if it's better a 3x3 or 2x3. Maybe 2x3 is better. Copy and mirror. Later we need another layer, so don't worry, we will add another layer. Why this? Why? Copy and mirror. Thank you program, but no, I do not accept. Okay. And about here, maybe the 4x4 is not the best solution. Okay, you can go here. You can go. No, this one needs to keep this direction, so here needs to stay empty. So on the other side, I need the tile U, to be precise. You need to go this way. Okay. Here needs to stay empty. Here needs to stay empty because it needs to move. I don't know. Let's rotate it again. Let's see on the other side what we have. Hide. Okay, here needs to stay empty, but we want this one to be longer, so the only thing we may do is 2x2. Sure. But this one we don't need anything, but we add 1x1 just because we can. Actually, you can't even see this 1x1 because it's inside, but we add it just because we can. Here, let's see what we may do. We have the cut corner, L corner. What about something like this? And then we close here with a... Yes, we can go 1, 2, 3, 3, and 2. Okay, this one can be changed. No, this one no, because needs to go inside and needs to be perfectly flat. But 1, 2, and 3, for strength purpose, they can be changed with tile modified. One and 2, maybe. This one is only in a light bush gray, it's expensive part. What about you? Are you expensive, my friend? You are not so much expensive, but yes, you are more expensive of this for sure. This is the less expensive solution, so for now, keep this one. I see something, someone is writing. Now I check the comments. Wait a second. You can go here, you can go here. Okay, I think, sure. From the top, just on here will be closed. So what we want is this section to be done. And I think it's okay. Of course we have to make the third layer, but from the top seems okay to me. So I can read the comments and then we continue. What if you made multiple camos on your project and then we would vote for our favorite? Okay, for the camo usually there are two ways. If the flaps don't go up, the plane can't go up. Actually it's wrong. The plane goes up when the flaps are down. I know it may sound strange, but it is simply an hydrodynamic thing. When the flaps is down, you change the shape of the wing. When the shape of the wing has this, how can you call it? Well, this shape, now I don't know how to call it. You increase the air resistance to the lower part of the wing and decrease it on the upper part. And this is what makes the aircraft flying. So if you extend the flap, you have an higher surface and you can fly, you can take off just with it. It's the ground effect. Yes, and it's the same reason why, for example, the aircraft take off going against the wing. So sometimes can be weird, but usually the wind is not coming from the back, but from the front is better. Unless you are on an aircraft carrier, you have a catapult and you solve the problem. But usually this is how it works. The Canopy works like this, exactly also Kodiak. Very good example. Also the helicopters. I made a dedicated video on helicopters, but if you take... I have an helicopter somewhere in Mi28. I don't remember where it is. But helicopters, if you take one blade of the helicopter rotor, the blade has the same shape of an aircraft wing, because it's the exact same thing, rotating the simply shape. So there is nothing, it's not the rotation alone, but it's the shape of the blade giving the helicopter the lift power to depart. It's very interesting. I love the argument. So this is why aircraft carrier eat. Exactly. Aircraft carrier has catapults, can do whatever they want. They don't even care about the wind. Also, if they do it for landing, usually. Especially for landing, Danny. For landing, they usually follow the wing. But for departing, if they are in a hurry, they don't care. If you need to launch the aircraft, they just fire them just like crazy. Unless they are very heavy aircraft, because they have different kind of aircraft. So fighters maybe are lighter. But if you have a little Hawks or similar, you need to use also the wind power to take off, depending on it. But about helicopters, it's the same thing. For example, when the helicopter needs to go higher or lower, how do you think they achieve the result? Increasing the speed of the rotor? This is what people usually think about. But the answer is no. The rotor rotates always at the same speed. The only thing that make the helicopter going up or down are the blades that can be rotated. So moving the blades increase or decrease the lift power. To me, is the first time I studied this at university, it was mind-blowing. So I was the first one to think about, okay, you increase the speed, so you go higher, you decrease the speed, you go lower. No, you simply change the inclination of the blades. And this is enough to make the helicopter going up or down. it's really interesting, and it was the same also for propelled aircraft. If you have an aircraft with the propeller on the nose, you know, Second World War aircraft, it's the same thing. The Second World War aircraft increased or decreased the speed moving the blades, not increasing the rotation or decreasing the rotation. This is also why they were able to synchronize the machine guns with the blade. Many aircraft had the main gun on the nose with the blade on the front. So if you fire, you should destroy your propeller. Not a good idea. So they synchronized the firing, the RPM, the round per minute, so the firing speed, with the propeller, so the bullet will go between the propellers. Of course, increasing or decreasing the speed would be a problem at that point. So simply moving the blades, increase or decrease the speed. Or in helicopters, increase or decrease the altitude. Changing rotor pinch, exactly, that's the official name, the pitch. You change it, and it's the same thing happens in aircraft. So simply moving this one down, increase, it's called the ground effect, increase the lifting power, and the aircraft goes up. Just it. When landing, they are still down, so you may think, okay, if down give more lifting power and the aircraft goes up, why you do the same also for landing? And that's also why the aircraft do not land straight to the ground, but with this inclination. Usually is about 30 degrees up, 40 degrees, depending on many factors, the airplane, the weight, but in general, they never land straight to the ground, but always with the nose up. And this is also because of this. Increasing the lifting power, you can slow down, so even if you go slower, you have more lifting power, so you don't Vlad's channel, okay, thank you Egoro, later we check it. Nobody's in purple chat. Looks I have a private chat. Yes, Patsosh. So you have the preference in the answers. I'll answer you first, and I'll answer about the camo later. Now I'm excited for the argument. Maybe I have to make a different video now that I think about it, about aircraft, lifting power and similar, but it's fun. So okay, maybe for now we stop about it. It was fun. Changing rotor pinch exactly nuke cola cap, that's the argument, so if you want you can check it, you can search for it. Or I don't know, maybe we can have a separate video. About the camos, so going back to the previous argument, usually I try to follow two main ideas for the camos. First needs to be buildable, even if I am the one person that think I don't care about the color, you can still paint it. Until they are real Legos, I don't care about the color, is something, I don't know. I know people want to have the real original bricks, but paint them for me is not a problem. So if you want the crazy Russian camo that are beautiful, but they are really crazy and difficult to make properly, just buy random color bricks in rainbow color, paint it, and you have the best camo possible. Said that, I try to think also about people who prefers using real Legos, well, not painted Legos. So for the camos I usually try to follow the idea to make them not too much expensive and having a camo that is realistic, not expensive, so affordable, and that's the main idea. For the Su-25, for example, in grey is much less expensive, but I kept the other camo because in grey is not a real camo for it, let's say this way. There are just a few of Su-25s with that color, so I try to balance as possible. Hello Spale! Have you ever thought about building the Tu-95 too big? I stop up to 30 meters, as Pat Sosh said. Not because it's a specific rule, but because for me it's easier to keep my projects in that scale, in that dimension maximum. So the Hercules, the C130 is more or less my maximum as dimension. For something bigger, it's not that I can't do it, but I don't know. Is out of my league. It starts to be more difficult to design, and not everyone can afford something so big. Many problems. Okay, you can stay here, you can go here, you can go. Now I'm making the third layer. If you're thinking, what's the difference? There is a difference. There is always a difference. I always think about the overall strength of the project, because I want my project to be not indestructible because they are still Legos, but swishable. If you want to swish them, you should be able to do it. And until now, I think I did a good work on it. So I'm thinking about the best way. If I connect, this one is connected here, and this will connect to everything else. While if we do this way, I have to connect this way. No, this is better. This is better. No, like this is better. So yes, they are models made for show off, not to play with and similar, but if you want to, they should be able to resist. And Kodiak always told me that they are cat proven, so if they can resist to cats, I think you can swish them without problems. Unless your cats are tigers. Like Cody's, of course. The Ratte is the Second World War huge tank. Dimension should be, yes, it was a tank, so yes, should be able to stay inside the 30 meters, even if it was really huge. So the Ratte is possible. For people who don't know it, is the biggest tank in Second World War. Ratte 1000. Should be inside the 30 meters. No, 35. Well, 39. It's a bit outside my league. Let's say that 5 meters. Well, 5 meters is 12 studs in Lego. 5 meters is 18 studs. It's quite a bit outside. 31, 35, and 39 if, well, the guns are not a big problem. But the hull, let's say that the design is not difficult. So compared to an Hercules aircraft or similar, here the design is more flat, so should be easier even if so big. The main problem is if I want to add details inside, that would be problematic. But if we consider only the sides, it's quite flat. It's not like modern tanks with many shapes, many angles, many slopes. Second World War tanks were flatty, so let's say can be. If many of you ask for it, maybe it can be. This turret is literally a warship cannon. Yes, I know. Actually, you can find also warship cannons on trains in the Second World War. If you don't know about them, they are really cool. Okay, you can stay here. No. Yes. And yes. I don't know, wait a second. About you. You are a 3x3 wedge. If we go with a 4x4 this way or this way, we close everything together. I need to check the bottom. Wait a second. We have a photo. I have only photos about the top. The bottom here will follow the same lines. So if you are in this position, we'll follow the same line here as well. Maybe. So we want to hide the inside the system, right? This way is hidden. I don't know. Maybe the best way is this one. Let's keep it this way for now. And I think the wings are okay. I think the wings are okay. So let's rotate again the whole project. Rotate. What we have to do now is select nothing. Thank you. No, thank you. Okay, and now if we did everything well, we should be able to select everything with one click. Okay, I'm moving it just to check that no parts are not selected. So everything was selected properly. Copy and mirror. Okay, done. Wings are finished, officially. Ah, no, not officially. Officially only when we do this. The final check. We have always to check until the end everything is working. So you can go here. No, before moving. Okay. I have to check everything also here. So move, touch. You stop here. Upside down, move, touch. You have to stop here. Perfect. Show all, and everything is hidden inside. Now I can say, check also the blueprints. Now we can say that everything is properly working. Now I think we can keep one closed and one open, because when we build the inside we have to know where to place parts. So I think it's time to level up everything. For now, as you may notice, the tail is upper, this one, the wings are lower. So I think it's time to start making everything in position. Both tail and wings are on the same line, right? Or the wings are a little bit lower. Maybe the wings are just a little bit lower, I think. If we can find, because I think this one is on the same line on this one, so the wing is one layer lower. Here, well, it's inclined, so yeah, I think yes. So wings here are higher compared to the engine. Usually the tail is always in the middle. This time is higher. So if the engine is here, this goes on the top. So if the engines are here, 1 and 2 goes higher. So 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. Okay, this should be the thing. You can stay in this position, I think. What I want to move now is 1 2 and the wall part here. Okay. Now what about you? 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. I don't know. I think this should be the way. Just a bit lower, right? I think so. What about now the main section on the front? Just because we can. If this is the wing height, we have to go up 0. Above the wings 0. Well, almost nothing. So let's check. This is the wing. Just a little. We don't even have to calculate. So I think this one is already in position, because if you go maybe a little lower. No, I think it's already in position. Go lower, 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 flat. Lower, 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 lower. Maybe just a bit lower, maybe. Not completely sure, but maybe this should go a little bit lower. Save. Let's read the comments. Look at this guy is making brick built canopies. Is a flicker, so later we check this one, and also Vlad one. Can you build an H145M? Is the helicopter? Should be the helicopter. H145M. Is it the helicopter? Okay, it's the helicopter, the Eurocopter to be precise. This one is the civilian variant, while the H1 is the military one. Yes, this is the military variant. The shape is not easy to achieve. It seems really a difficult shape, even if not really sure now, but maybe with the canopy we have here, with the right inclination, or maybe this one. No, I think more like this one, maybe. I don't know. The front, the nose will be really challenging. So for now, I don't know. Let's see. I know guy from Russian YouTube who built Ratte in a minifigure scale. In which scale? In 1 to 90 we can build it without problems. So in a smaller scale we can build it. In a minifigure it's a little bit more tricky. However, here wings are working. When we build the inside, we have to remember to keep the space here. So, to remind about it, this one is not needed anymore. What we may do here, just as a reminder, maybe you. Okay, so up until here they can close, so I keep this column of parts as a reminder that this section needs to stay empty because we have to move the wing. So you here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, and the same on the other side. Okay, because here we need space for the movement. And let me use some bricks as well. This system will be adopted also for the F-14 Tomcat later. My previous F-14 Tomcat, if I remember well, I'm not completely sure, I adopted the, how they are called it, swivel basis. But I think this system works better. Is a stronger connection, I personally think. Now, what else? Now that we have this one for the inside, well, actually we have to remember only to keep it up until here. Here we can already go this way, we have more space, and here even more. So don't care it's touching, it's just to as a reminder for me. It's a reminder for me that we can go without problems here. What else? I think we can start with the nose now, because the main section is at a very good point. What I have to find out now is the nose and air intakes, and starting putting everything together. The nose, the nose, the nose, the nose, the nose, the nose. Let's check some photos about the nose. Don't like this view. This one is better. Okay, it's flatty on the top and very pointy on the front. Here is quite flatty because of course it's a 2 seats aircraft, so differently compared. Oh, here is even more visible. Is roundy but flatty at the same time. How we can achieve this nose? I think my usual system will not work this time. Can we take inspiration from the camo? Is roundy but flatty on the top. Of course, here is longer, but the general idea maybe is not wrong. Won't we? Can we try it? Let's try it. So let's copy this one. Let's see what happens. Last time we already calculated the length, so this is what we want to achieve. So maybe is a 6. Yes, 6 wide. What we may do, I don't know if this situation will work, because here maybe it's too flat. But actually also here what about the height? That's also an important characteristic. From here to here 1.1, 1.2. 1.1 is 4, 1.2, 4.5. So 4.5 is the height. 1, 2, 3, 4. And this one is 5, so let's say okay, 3 is almost 4. This one is too much, so less than 4 high. So 4 is like this, 4.5 with one more. So more or less, let's say this is the height we want. So yes, it needs to be higher. If we do something like copy mirror, something like this, okay, and then we hide this one a second, select everything, 1, 2, 1, 2, okay, like this, yes. So this is the height, more or less. Okay, this is the maximum height. Of course the front needs to be different. Of course the front needs to be different. If we have this longer, we should. In the slope section, what about this? So if we are able to remove this, change to it, remove this and change, oh, we have to remove it. What if we do something different? So what if we go this way here, but then it's 4. No, the end can't be 4. The only thing I'm sure about is the end needs to be 2 by 2. I'm almost sure. So let's start from the end. Let's do the opposite direction. Brick modified. You are you are mine. Plate. Copy mirror. Okay, this is our start. So, well, actually our end, but we start from here. Okay. On the top we may... Here is quite pointy, so I'm thinking... Can we use a cone? I don't remember. We ever... No, we never used a cone on aircraft, I think. What if we do something like this? For the top section we may use the slope curved, you know, the longer one. No, I don't remember the name. U. Of course, you can do the same also here, but on the top, at some point, you see, it goes straight and then what goes up. Maybe, well, later we can use the other one that is better, similar shape. The problem this way to me is the width, especially the width is less than 6. Should be wider. But if we add the tiles here and here, too long. The length is 10. Are you sure? We are sure it's 10. Let's calculate it again just to be sure. So up until here, is it 10? 1, 2.5. 2.5. 2.5. 2.5 is 9.1. So it's a 10 if we calculate also this one is 10. You are 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Even too much. Even too much. From above, well, from above it's not really different. So you are my calculator, just go away. I need all of you just for calculations. But if I choose you, remove this one. No, something is wrong. The general idea is not bad. What if we remove this? We found another nose, maybe smaller, so this one can go further, maybe higher, maybe too high.
People can't even decide what color
or
to wear or which burger to eat.
Rotate it.
Does it matter, man? Autonomy is an illusion.
What if we rotate everything this way? No. It's more this other way. The Mad Cat. Oh, that would be nice. What? Gregory James. Love to see a MiG-31 Firefox from the film. Which film? MiG-31. MiG-31 is similar to this, maybe. Ah no, the MiG-31 is one of my favorite. It's huge. It's huge. Also the MiG-31, I would like to make it. It seems a baby between an F-15 United States for the air intakes and a MiG-29, so seems just like a MiG-29 and an F-15 had a baby. So yes, the MiG-31, it's huge, it's really huge. Would like to make it. But which movie? I don't know in which movie you have seen it. So this nose I think is a good direction. something is wrong, probably here. If we add again the cone, but no, we don't have a shorter cone. Yes, we should have a shorter cone. Like this. What if... So, let's say this is the maximum length, okay? If we add something this way... And then here, maybe we can do something different. Slope curved the 1 by... No, this one. What if we add you here? Plate to by, I don't know, 4. This way. And only then 1 and 2. But the cockpit should be 8, so the glass start from here, the glass finish here. This one is just after the glass. I'm not sure about the height. I think it's too high. Yes, it's too high. It's absolutely too high, so no. The cockpit will go this way and down, okay, and will end more or less here. Yes, so let's say the cockpit finish here, okay. Later we find out about the cockpit, or we want... Okay, I'll do something just for as a reference. I need some reference here on the project for the nose. If I can find it. I hate when I can't find the parts. Plate you. This will not be the final thing, so don't go mad crazy immediately. I'm simply connecting parts together to have a general idea about the cockpit. So the cockpit will start here. Actually it goes flat up until this position first. That is 1 meter. 1 meter is 3 studs. 3.6, 4 studs. So first we go flat for 3 or 4. This is 2, 3 and 4, okay. And here it goes how many degrees? Less than 45. Seems like 40 degrees, more or less. Seems like 40 degrees. So let's check. 40 degrees. 180 minus 40 is 140. Okay, here increases, so it's 220. 220. 40 degrees seems not the solution, so I think it's 30 degrees. So 210. Let's see. Yes, 30 degrees. Give me tile. I need it again as a reference. Okay, so let's say the cockpit is this one, like this. What I need? I know we are only checking the shapes, so I don't really need to make things so perfect. But having a better reference is always better. That's why it's a better reference. Okay, so as you may notice, we are starting to get the shape. So this goes straight, goes lower. Okay, nice. Nice. So the nose length is more or less okay, but I already see a problem. Should go lower. You are too high, so you should go lower. First problem. And okay, better. And then we have to find a way to connect this to this, more or less. Go away. Hey again! Hello! Mi28 Firefox. Yes, he said the Firefox, but I don't know which movie. He said Firefox from the film. So in which famous movie you have a Firefox? I don't remember any film with it. Maybe Agent 007. Maybe. So this is the maximum length. Okay, go away. What time is it? Okay, in more or less 20 minutes I'll go, and before going we will check the Flickr channels. However, here, as you may notice, is almost flat until here. Only in this point starts to go this way. So my problem now is here we have the cockpit, okay? Is flat up until here. So more or less until this point we have to go. We need this to be 6 wide. Only here we start the curvature. So how we can make everything looking nice together? If we make this one lower and we add again the cone, I think the cone idea is not bad. Only problem is to find out how to connect everything properly together to not look like weird. Okay. Front image, give me a front reference. See, is weird, this nose, is a weirdy nose. Seems wider. Can we make it wider than this? What if we find a way to make everything 3? So we have the front that is wider. If we do something like this, well, first we are crazy, but because we want to complicate our life. But I think now you already know that I'm crazy. So you should not be surprised. Then you can go here and you can go here. So let's say this is the nose. We will not need this anymore, I guess. Okay, more or less we should be in the middle. What about this? Find alternatives? Of course, no alternatives, thank you very much. As always, he can't find alternatives. Okay, found it. 1, 2 and 3. Okay. What about this? is it flat like this? Again, yes. This section is quite flatty on the top, so should not be wrong. The only problem is here. So even if we can maybe we need a Niger side view, a Niger curvature this way, maybe yes, but the only one possible view. Are you the same? Yes, they are the same. So if I go with you, then what we may do? 3, 3, 1, 2, 3. Something this way. Something this way, but 1, 2, and 3. No. And if we connect the top with the bottom this way, 1, 2, 3. Firefox looks kinda like Blackbird. Why? The Blackbird I think is really unique. I don't think there is anything like the Blackbird. The Blackbird really is unique, so I don't know what do you mean. Firefox! Yes, the Firefox and the Blackbird. Ah, Firefox, not Foxhound. But the MiG-31 is the... Sorry. The MiG-31. Ah, now I understand. Why they use the same name? Because if this one is the Foxhound MiG-31, why calling the MiG-31 Firefox still MiG-31? Call it MiG-30 something else. Still not remember the Blackbird, but remember something from, I don't know, X-Men. Still don't remind me the Blackbird. Is really different. The nose remind me the F117, but I don't know. It reminds me. X-Men, the X-Men thing. Why? Sometimes my only question is why. Okay, this one is from Ace Combat. Okay. Finally. Yes, the names were similar, sorry. No, that's wrong. What is wrong, Ben Davis? Firefox was from 1982 film. (1982 film). Didn't watch the movie. 2013, quite old. Images. No. No idea about it. No, that's wrong. The nose. The nose is wrong. It's still in development. That's why. Especially this part is too flat. Too fat. Here the is more roundy. So let's go back with the previous. Okay, and we can make it fatter. So to make it fatter, we can simply add the parts here on the side, so it's not a problem. But at the same time, unless, what if we use one? Open this image. Can you please simply open the image? But looking from here, it seems wider than 2. So the 3x3 idea seems not too bad. If we choose the cone, let's say the cone goes from here. So this is the cone. So if we say this is the cone, well, actually shorter, we still need this kind of curvature. That here seems not enough. What if we use again this one? Is the curvature higher? Maybe a little bit. So if we use the same system, but we use 1, 2, 3 and 4. This way we need an higher curvature also here. 1, 2. Maybe the nose as well can go higher. No. Hello, Sniper. How are you? How are you, Sniper? However, at this point we need something that goes similar to these parts. So slope. Two by four. No, this way. Music, stop it. Okay. This way. Inclination is no bueno. This one is better still, or something in the middle. This time can be the good choice. Oh, I hate when I need more time to find the parts than actually use them. Sniper is gone already. Disappeared. Is just say the hello and poof. Disappeared. For the nose, let's see if I can get some inspiration of my previous models, like... I don't know, we have something with this shape. Probably not. The F-18. Maybe the F-18. Even if it's not as much wide. That's the problem. Until now I did only projects. This one, for example, is 3 wide. We need 6 at the end. So even if it's good on this view, the problem is on the sides. But what if we do the same, but wider? Well, let's try. Let's try. So if we make this whole thing wider, so like this. Well, it's similar to what we were doing here. Maybe simply moving this a little. The problem is on the front. Here I needed only a circle here. Will be more problematic. If we add the cone... If we add the cone again, let's keep one just for... from above. From above is not wrong. From here, we first used one of these and then this one. So why don't we do the same? Let's see what happens. No, too long. This one is 10. This one is 10, but we don't have to count 2, so it's 8, 9, no, it's already the maximum length this way. Let's see how it looks like connected. Remove this one, it's useless. It's not helping me. Okay. No, still wrong. We should build the IF-23. Lockheed Martin did the IF-22. The IF-23 was... don't remember, but yes. The competitor of the F-22 that lost. Even if I liked the IF-23 more. But he lost the competition. Go away, go away. Checking the side, of course something is wrong, because you have this one that goes down, and then you should have this shape, while here, of course, is wrong. I'm thinking... For now it's just a possibility, but I would like to try in a hinge. Functional? Or should be in a hinge. If I can find the part. I hate to lose more time searching for something than actually use it. Another idea could be achieving our shape this way. Of course it's too high, so one and two lower, go everything. Why you don't go straight to the position I choose? Okay. So you can go. And if we do something like this, maybe baby is not too shabby. We can go also one stood a little lower, maybe it's even better, but more or less may work. Maybe we may slope, bridge, where are wedges? Maybe we may try again this previous solution. Something like this. I don't know if we may do the same on the top. Maybe for the top, no. Because we want to go wider, little by little. So the idea, we can use the plate as a reference. Slopes. Okay. Go higher. Let's say 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Here is probably touching, but for now it's just an idea. Later we can fix it. Let's say we go higher. Here, of course, we will go higher again. And we have also to go larger, because this way is 4 wide. We need the 6. We need the 6. So we need 6 in this position here. But for here, so in the middle, we need somehow if we can find a way to connect things here, now it's not important how, and we use slopes this way, so you can go a little bit outside, a little bit, I say 1 and 2, adding so something like this. Here we can add 1 and 2, so it can be wider, something like this. Well, we need this wideness here, so you can go more this way, and we can add another one here. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Copy everything also on the other side. Something is wrong. Okay, just to have an idea. Almost. What's wrong? What's wrong? Maybe. Here we have the cockpit. No. Maybe only the cone here. Not always aircraft, we need more helicopter. I agree, Ben. I agree. More helicopter is also good. Something like this for the nose, I think this is the way. Can be fixed and improved a little, but for now, as a general idea, for the overall shape, I think is a good start. What I would like to make before... I would like to say before going, but actually is already a bit late. Fastly, let's try to have an idea about the air intakes, so we can conclude the live stream with also the air intakes. For the air intakes, what are the main characteristics? Let's see. Is not really wide intake, mostly vertical. Is a mostly vertical air intake. Here we have this little section on top that follows the wing, but it's not present here, so it's present only on the top. Here is not present, it's flat. So, and another important thing, if we look it from the front, is really thin. How we can achieve this thinness? Okay, this one, let's say, is the wedge here. Is only on the top, not present lower, okay? That may be important. to make it really thin, we may use bracket like this one, okay? Ah, yes, important. First, where they are positioned, the same line, aligned with the wings, right? Aligned with the wings, maybe just a little higher. Aligned with the top side of the wings. So, if this is the top side, because the wings is lower, of course we want it. We want them to be aligned as well. Like this. Right? Right. This seems the way. This seems the way, even if... Is it the right position? Let's check from above. I think this section should be lower. And where is the another one? This one is 1 meter. Where is it? I lost something. Okay, it's 1 meter. 1 meter was 4. 3.6. 4. This one is a 6. So you are too far away. Okay, now it's better. The idea I have in mind is something like plate, remove, you go here and you go somehow like this. How much? How high you are? 1.2, 1.3, 1.2, 1.3. So 4, 5 studs. If this is 4 in terms of, well, actually I can calculate the studs just with this one. 4, 5 we said, right? 4, 4.7. Frenchy 0007. Make the nose curve with plate modified 2x2 with bar frame octagonal. Wait a second. Modified 2x2 with bar frame octagonal. Bar frame octagonal. So using this one, modified plate modified 2x2. Plate modified 2x2, so with clips like this. Well, not this one actually, to be precise, but like this, I think. With just like I do the engines, to be the nose with this one may be even more tricky. Especially because here needs to be 6 wide, while this one of course is 4 wide. So to make it 6 wide, plate modified, to make it 6 wide, we need to increase the dimensions this way. Okay, now it's a 6, of course, but this way connecting the things would be unless we do something like this, and these are 1 by 10, 1 by 10. Come on. Now is 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. This way can be moved a little. But of course we can't make the wall cone this way because it's irregular. So we need the sides, they need to be flat. So the sides, I don't know, I think it's even more difficult this way to achieve. Because the top, maybe yes. The top, come on, don't go crazy my friend. For the top we may find a way somehow, even if the program is going crazy. Okay, because for the top, if we choose, okay, this is the maximum. The top, no, actually the top no, because in this moment there is a way to do what I want to do, but for now I'm just checking. We can find a way to do this. One, two, three, four, five, 6. Okay, more or less this would be the shape. I don't know, I think it's even more difficult. I think this way with standard bricks is easier, but for now we keep it here, because depending on the cockpit this section can be changed, so for now it is simply in simply there for overall dimensions, to check the overall dimensions. What I wanted to do first before going is this. So before I go, I want to have an idea about the air intakes. Okay, something like this, 1 and 2 copy mirror, okay. The height is right, give me reference. Okay. Here we have this one as well. Lower is not present, we see it. Yes, lower we don't have this little thing here. And then we have flat parts on this side. The flat parts can be added like we did here. So copy. Hey, let's say in this position. And we may add them the same way. So you are here, you on the other side are here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Give me, where is the, okay, this reference. Okay. Something like this, maybe. Move away a second. As always. Okay. Can you go please? Okay. Because yes, this will go here and this needs to be a little more disconnected. Let's do something. Copy and mirror, so we do not forget. And the only thing we may add here is actually nothing. Except for 1, 2, okay, you have to stay higher. Maybe we have to add one line more here. No, it's okay this way. I think the air intake should be good this way. We are sure that is only present here. Seems so. Air intake. Well, more or less, yes. This one seems bigger, the only thing. Not bigger, but higher. So maybe we have to add another one here. That's the only thing I'm not really sure about. Or another possible idea is to create this one completely separated and connect it. No, it's the same thing. Now that I think about it, it's the same thing. Plate 2x2. Come on, go in position. Tile. Okay. Remove. Just to check. Okay. The air intake shape. Let's do the same to the other side. Okay. Of course, the air intakes. Let me check. Well, they are actually really flat even here. But I don't want them to be really completely flat, so I would like to check with... Well, these parts I think are good. Something this way. And of course also here. Even if maybe... No, here is flat. Yes. Here if we make it flat is more realistic. Tile inverted. Yes. This way. Okay. Front view, a little bit of curvature, here flat, and the angle, flat, and the angle. Okay. I think also the air intakes more or less are made. Of course later we fix them better, but more or less. There will be a brick built canopy? No idea. Here is just for reference. Later we see if we can find something that fits well. I have first to build the wall fuselage, and then we see what we may use for the canopy. I try to use windscreen. So my general idea is to use windscreen, but can't be sure now. So I can't answer the question in this moment. So for now, for me it's time to go. So little recap what we did today. Let's hide all the mess around so we can see. Okay, this is what we have today. So today what we did, we finished completely the wings are completed. We also decided the moving system, so this is how it looks like closed, how it looks like open. We have the cockpit, we have more or less the nose that give us the idea of the shape, and the air intakes here. So this is the today result. Now if we want to open this one, just because we can. Yes, I have to remember to add a brake here, because this one can move too much, and we don't want a Sukhoi 47, we want a Su-24 here. To stop the movement, I have to remember to add a brake in this position. Not you, but actually we simply need this one here. This way our wing cannot move more than this, because we'll touch. Well, actually it's already touching here, but another one in this position is not bad neither. So open, close, close, open, close, open, close, open. I'm checking, he can't go more than this because he's touching, can go more than this because he's touching. I'm pretty satisfied with the wings. Okay, also for today I think we achieved a very good amount of results. Next time we will concentrate a little more on the tail, so we have the overall, because for now, as you may notice, we have this section and everything else is too flat. So I want to have an overall idea about the shape, so we will concentrate a little more on the tail, maybe the engine, and we start having an idea about the fuselage. So next time we concentrate a little more on the back section of the fuselage. Perfect. Flicker, yes, before going, yes, flicker everywhere. Okay, yes, flicker. What was the name? Let me see. Reading the comments. Lego Soviet planes MOX, found it. So this one, let's see if we find it. MOX maker. Well, I think if I write flicker, we find it. Brickmania? No. Come on. Come on, why not? Okay, I find okay, this one is the link for the brick build canopy suggested by Patsosh. In the meanwhile, I would like to find Vlad Flicker. Links are not possible, unfortunately, on this Kurzsmock. Ah, okay, these are the Mi28, but what's the scale? They seems bigger to mine. So this is a brick build canopy. I don't actually like the brick build canopy. I really not like it. I like the design. It's similar to mine. Not my 29 because I didn't do it, but I like this kind of wings, so it's similar. I don't know the overall dimension, but I think they are not so different. But the canopy is really ugly. I don't know you guys, but to me it's really ugly. Really ugly, the canopy. Also here, the F18. No. If possible, I try to avoid it. Really ugly. Now, about Vlad. Flicker channel. Let's go on Flickr. No. What was the name? Lego Soviet Plane Smokes. Let's try it again. No, I can't find it. Lego Soviet planes only. I don't know. Ivan, Titio, Comrin. I can find him. Anyone here know which year LDD stopped being updated? 2017. Yes, a little more than 3 years ago. Should be 2017. I can't be 100% sure, but 90% sure. I think LDD was updated the last time in 2017. So about Vlad, I'm sorry, but I can't find the link. I think it's good you can build your own shape for the canopy, but it's ugly. I want it to be more clear, more transparent, and that way you can't see anything. So if possible, I try to find other solutions. If not possible, as last resort, I don't know. But see how it opens. I would like to achieve also the opening system like this. I know I'm crazy. However, I think it has a spring-loaded shooters building an Abrams motorized. I don't know. I can't tell you. I don't know. Also because I stopped using LDD from a while now. I use only Studio. And this one, if you are building a motorized Abrams, there should be the section with motorized parts and similar on Studio. It's more updated for sure. Building functional motor non-electric, for example. Here we have all the parts for the motor. I'm not sure. sure. Electric. So if you are building something motorized, here there is battery box and a similar motor. This one should work better, but I don't know. The craziness is what keeps us here. Good search. The craziness. Okay, yes. Yes, I'm crazy. I'm trying to think about how to make it opening the same way. Probably I'm crazy, but I'll try to achieve it. Thanks, my man. You're welcome. You're welcome. If I can help, I didn't do anything, so. The music even stopped it because it was more than 2 hours and a half. So for me, it's time to go. Next live stream will be on Thursday. So Tuesday and Thursday, they also sounds similar. So I always try to have live streams, sometimes even more. For example, I'll tell you immediately, maybe tomorrow, if there is the SpaceX launch, we can have a special live stream, shorter than this one, for the SpaceX launch. I'm checking the Boca Chica news. Okay, tomorrow they should evacuate the city, Boca Chica. So if nothing changes, maybe tomorrow there are chances for the Starship SN10 jump. The Hope. Okay, the FAA gave the permission for the launch. We have the time for the evacuation. So if nothing happens, tomorrow we may have the Starship launch. In that case, if you want, we may have a special live stream. Not sure. Depending on the time, because the window for the launch is pretty wide. In I think is Pacific time is from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. In the Pacific time, the roads are closed. I think it's Pacific time. Or maybe Boca Chica is on the east coast, so maybe it's not Pacific time, because it's on the Atlantic, on the other side. I don't know. However, time to go. It was interesting. We achieved not a very good result. This photo will be shared on maybe on Instagram, because I missed the tail. Without the tail is so weird, but we did a very good work for now. Maybe let's zoom it. Zoom. Okay. Photo for people on Instagram, and I go. Perfect. So see you again maybe tomorrow for a special live. Not sure. Maybe yes, maybe no, but for sure on Thursday. Have a nice daytime, night, good dinner, whatever it is. Bye.